What's up, guys? It's Brendan from Best Life Weight Loss, and today's bike vlog, I just want to talk about monitoring your progress. And it's more than just the numbers on the scale. You know, the numbers on the scale are a great indicator that you're on your calorie deficit, you're dropping the pounds. Very important thing to do. But, you know, I've said this in the past, I want to reiterate it. Taking pictures, looking in the mirror, observing and noticing the changes in your body. It will give you so many different factors. One thing is that when you're noticing more, when you're seeing more, you know, when I started my weight loss journey, before I started, when I was fat as fuck, it was like looking in the mirror was never something that was, it was something I did when I'm going out. Let me make sure my clothes look fine. And now it's gotten to that concept where it's like, I'm outside, I can't pass a mirror. I've talked about it in the past. I can't pass a mirror without looking at it, without checking myself out. And it's not so much like being superficial, it's seeing the changes in your body. You know, we're doing this for health, obviously, to be healthy, to be strong, but it's gonna be nice because you're gonna look better too. And acknowledging that, acknowledging the different changes, seeing, you know, it's one thing to look in the mirror and not notice, but that's why you have to take pictures. If you take a picture and you do the same pose every month, you can compare the two photos and you can literally see the difference. And not only does that let you know, hey, what I'm doing is working, keep on it, or, you know, oh, there's not really much change. The numbers aren't really changing. Maybe it's time to work on something. So by monitoring the numbers and monitoring your body, how it looks, the changes through the weeks and the months, that'll let you know how you need to be improving on your weight loss journey. And to see if you need maybe harder workouts or a higher calorie deficit. But by tracking and looking and knowing and seeing how your body is being affected, that's going to give you the tools to push yourself forward. Now, one thing it also does is it helps build your confidence. Confidence is something that is very important on your weight loss journey. It's something that's going to help propel you. It's something that's going to push you forward. Having the confidence to achieve your goals. And one thing that's going to give you that confidence is acknowledging these results, seeing it. Like I said, you can look in the mirror. If you look in the mirror every day, you might not see the changes. But if you take those pictures and you compare them week by week, month by month, and you see the changes, what do I always talk about? What is one of the mainstays on this channel besides calorie deficit? Is your mental fortitude. How is your mental? And that can be a make or break for some people. Some people will talk themselves out of the weight loss journey, you know, and it's sad, and it's something that is a real thing. And when you're on your journey, when you're working hard, when you're making the changes, and you're tracking it, you're seeing it, when you can physically see the changes that are going on with your body, that in itself is going to want to propel you forward. That in itself is going to make you say, hey, this is working. I want to continue. I want to push myself forward. You know, there's a lot of inner workings to the weight loss journey that I've noticed. And it's like, the more you do, the better you get with things. Not only the easier it gets, but the more, the more enthusiastic you become, the more changes you want, the better deficit you want to accrue. And one thing that can happen is maybe your calorie deficit is fluctuating. Maybe you're just not sticking to the diet as much. You know, you're having a rough week, a rough month, whatever it happens. And I constantly preach that you can fuck up the diet, just don't stop the workout. You know, if you're not perfectly in a calorie deficit, okay, you're not going to be losing the weight you want. But if you're consistently working hard, training, doing cardio, you'll at least maintain the weight you're at. You know, I've been struggling to maintain my calorie deficit. You know, I had a little schedule change, and I've just been doing things a little differently, and I've just been consuming more, you know, and I acknowledge that, but I haven't really gained any more weight. I've kind of been staying in this 222 to 219 range. And especially this month, Thanksgiving's coming up. So I really want to buckle down before then. I would love to hit down to 210, 205, like before Thanksgiving. Because I know Thanksgiving, I'm gonna consume like 5,000 calories. There's no controlling me on Thanksgiving. But it's something that I'm gonna give myself. I'm going to give myself that opportunity to have Thanksgiving with the family, and I'm gonna fucking gorge, I am. But one thing I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna track it. I'm gonna see the calories I consume, because later on I wanna factor it in, I wanna burn that out. You're gonna have moments of weakness. You're gonna have moments where you're gonna eat the whole pizza, when you're gonna eat an entire tub of ice cream. That's why I've talked about buying portion controlled sizes so you can't overeat. That's something that's helped me, and it's something that I still struggle with. There was these Twix cookies and cream bars, a 6-pack. I justified buying it because they were only 170 calories a bar. I consumed that box in 2 days. So, and yeah, that sets back my weight, but I'm still consistently hitting it. I'm still burning fucking almost 3,000 calories a day, and that's not on the workout, that's throughout the entire day. And I probably might be burning more than that because it's hard to track just, when I'm at work, how many calories I'm burning there, just working. Because that's what a lot of people don't realize too, is like, yeah, you burn calories on your workout, and then you burn calories throughout your day as well. And those are harder to account for, but those still help and those matter. But even with me kind of staying in that 220, 219 range, because I'm maybe I'll be on my deficit one day, I'll go over the calories the next day, so it's kind of fluctuating. But what ends up happening when you're doing that, when you're working hard still, you're consistently working, I can see, because I'm constantly looking at my body, I'm constantly taking pictures, I can see that I'm building muscle. And that's why I say at some point, the cardio is fucking awesome. But if you really want to get serious about weight loss, you really want to build muscle and get fucking fit, weights, weight training, implementing some form of that, even calisthenics, it's going to help exponentially, because I can see it. Even though the numbers haven't been going down, I can see the muscle growth. I can see, not necessarily so much muscle growth, but I can see the leanness, the toneness. I can see that even though I'm not as strict on my diet as I've been, I can see that I'm still making my body healthy, strong, even though I'm consuming more than I want to. And it's just about discipline. And I've got my plan, this week. I've got it planned out. I've got my meals set. I know what I'm going to do. And I'm going to try and achieve my goals. And whether or not I can stay on the deficit, I know that I stay on the workout. I know that I get my workout in, and I know that my body is going to be strong, and I feel good. And that's really what it comes down to. The numbers are great. Staying in your deficit, that is how you're going to lose the weight and get the goals you want. But it'll 100% come down to how you feel. And sometimes consuming a certain food that you need, and when I say need, it's like sometimes your mental need, you want that cookie, man. And it's okay to have that fucking cookie. Just try and control it. Don't have all the cookies. And if you end up having all the cookies, don't let it discourage you. Don't let it stop you. And make it push you forward. When I gorge myself on something, and I know, I'm like, damn, that fucked up my calories, I make sure to put myself forward. I make sure to say, hey, I'm not gonna let that put me down. I'm gonna use that, I'm gonna fuel that. Those damn calories that I didn't need, use it as fuel, go burn them. And that's what it comes down to. So, I hope you get what I'm saying, monitoring your progress. It's more than just numbers on a scale. It's about how you feel, it's about how you look. Hope you guys start your weight loss journey today and stay positive.